Technology has a huge impact on romantic relationships. Most couples text and instant message each other frequently to stay in touch and make plans. Long distance couples often use video calling in order to see each other more often. However, some people say that technology is ruining relationships. Things such as saying I love you over text is impersonal and lazy to do. These messages shouldn't be in text. They should be said out of the person's mouth, says Markins P. in an article titled, Seriously, is technology destroying our relationships? In Mark Barline's piece titled, Did Facebook Kill Love Letters? He writes that before social media, the medium of love, the letter, the quiet walks, the rose, the kiss, remained between you and your interests, and you didn't reproduce it for others. When you were apart, solitude hurt, but it made the time together all the more precious. Today, with the spread of social media, the pain of separation is over, and so is the exclusivity of love. Music artists have responded to the impact technology is having on relationships as well. Alison Iwahida's song titled Robot Love talks about how technology, cell phones and computers specifically, distract us when spending time alone with our partners. The song Technology by 50 Cent and Justin Timberlake expresses a want to connect face-to-face instead of using technology. So, is technology helping or harming relationships?
Pretty much every day.
Well, I've broken up with him, so maybe like a few times a week. No, every few weeks or like once or twice a month.
Daily?
Every day. I think it's kind of like a 50-50 thing, because it's like, yeah, it's easier to talk to them when it's online, but it kind of takes away that that intimacy. So.
It depends when you meet, say, on person, like, do
Face to face.
Does Skype count?
Yeah.
Yeah, more connected.
On Skype?
Yeah.
Okay.
In person, but sometimes I don't really want to see her because she's like always so I don't mind talking over the phone.
In person, because it's a different feeling. It's more personal.
Definitely in person. Yeah, everything happens in person.
Because when you're online, you know, you're not having this face-to-face relation, you know. You're just basically typing out whatever you can to the person, and you can also come up with alternative personalities. You're not being yourself when you're talking online.
When you're talking in person, it's more like any emotion or all sarcasm, even like jokes and everything, it can't be tactful online. There are some things you just have to do in person. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's not really romantic. I mean, I think everything's more meaningful, like, in person. Like, online, things kind of get lost through translation, and, you know, it doesn't read off the same way as you would say it.
It's less meaningful.
It makes it less meaningful by a lot.
It really does. Like,
It really does.
I mean, you got to see the person's reaction. You got to see how they express themselves in person. That makes it more meaningful. However, online, you can just type it up. It's just words.
But for my personal use, say something romantic and then they're like, oh, and then say something like fucked up. They're like, what the fuck? As a little joke, and then, you know, I guess my eyes, I'm so like, that's me, I don't know.
Face-to-face contact.
Can I add another one? Lip-to-lip contact.
Face-to-face contact, just because it's, you know, it's easier to say things.
Well,
Face-to-face.
obviously face-to-face, but like, it's nice to get a text from them, like, once in a while, saying good morning, like, little smiley face, you know, little small things make your fucking day.
Well,
Sorry for the language.
like, I mean,
Teacher, if you're gonna show that, you know.
I mean, I kind of disagree with you in a way. Like, I mean,
No,
sure,
obviously
the occasional-
face-to-face.
Yeah, obviously face-to-face, but I'm saying
But
sometimes the texting is...
No, I'm not saying it should be only texting. I'm saying face-to-face is like way better
No,
than
but you mentioned that you would have...
No, I mean, it's nice to have a text once in a while. You get me?
Yeah, it is nice. But the problem with texting though is, you know, you're up to date with everything the other person is doing. So like, I mean, sometimes face-to-face is more meaningful when you haven't seen the person. And, you know, it makes them, you know, miss you and desire your company more than it does when you're texting them every day, all day, you know.
And at the same time, if you're with someone, right, and they like you for you, you're never gonna run out of things to say. Yeah, it may be quiet, but then again, it does turn into some mushy, lovey-dovey crap.
Well,
Once in a while, I don't know. I'm like,
I just...
this is why I'm single, guys.
I mean, I'm not one of those girls where it's like, oh my god, who are you talking to? Because I know 50% of the time he's playing video games. So.
Well, that's what passwords are for. And that's why I lost my phone and like keep it in my pocket where she's never gonna get it.
I mean, I don't really like it, but he doesn't even check his phone that often, but when he does, I don't mind it. It's just, if he were to be texting someone constantly, it bothers me just because, you know, it's our time.
Well, like I said before, it's a 50-50 thing. And it's also depending on how much you trust someone, because if you feel like they're talking to other people or they're doing things that they shouldn't be, then it could be something that endangers the relationship or something that helps if it's long-distance relationships.
I think it's benefited in a way.
I don't think it really makes a difference.
I think it's helped our relationship for like the months that we weren't able to spend time together. It's helped us connect for those months that he's been away.
Oh, I'm single as hell.
my past relationship.
Past relationship, yeah, it didn't really fuck it up. Sorry, mess up. But at times it did. Like there are times, let's say,
You say the wrong thing and then they
Not even
interpret it the wrong way. They're not looking at you. So.
yeah, you say the wrong thing, just because you can't have facial expression.
So I feel like based on what people have said in the interviews, technology does a good job of helping couples stay in touch. I feel like technology is basically helping them to talk frequently even when they're not together. So I definitely think that's a plus, but the only problem is that, you know, there's no, like, distance between them, so it's like the next time they see each other, it's like they never left each other's company, and the urgency probably isn't there. I mean, some people may say that's not much of a harmful aspect of technology, but and I don't feel it's that bad either. But I think technology definitely like manages to help them to communicate more frequently. And I also feel that a lot of couples are texting like every day, very often. And that's actually, I think, a really good thing. And I think the only, you know, bad thing that technology is doing to romance is basically like, you know, it gets to a point where couples start to tell each other things that would be more meaningful in person via text or online, saying stuff like I love you or I miss you. It would be a lot more meaningful if it were said in person. And I definitely think that, you know, technology helps long-distance relationships, especially relationships that they started, you know, where the couple were both in the same state or area, and then they just had to, you know, move for work or for school or something like that. I think it's great for that. So overall, I think there are definitely more benefits than harmful things that technology has done for relationships.